So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Manchester United against Como.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like the look of...
And the shot! Off the post! Rodri gets it clear. Vieira. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So what can they make of this? Bullet. Here's Vieira. Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Shot a goal! That's another chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been clear. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. That's been slipped through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's an excellent interception. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He might be... and pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the...
Shot, surely! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Played out wide. It's a threatening ball. Oh, no! It's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Thuram.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Bale. Adriano. Rodri. Dani Olmo. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Vieira. Pirlo. And this is Bale. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a thriller, this one. Adriano! Goal! Manchester United! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. Bale is on chance. No mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now, this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm, he is therefore off.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's picked it up out wide. Thuram, can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Oh, it's Pirlo.
There will be 3
He has a look out. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Adriano. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position. Bullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Manchester United head into half-time 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. That gets things going for the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been won straight back. Wriggles his way through. Nicely aimed pass. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Adriano. Oh, they can break here. Adriano. He's one-on-one! Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Adriano, and that is expertly dealt with. Dani Olmo, and they can counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free. Isak. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Vardiol. Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Reinders really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's been given away. And he's got the beating of his man. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can run onto that. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Now it's Hazard. Oh, red, nice interception. Pirlo. And it's Reinders. Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's found a way past. He's through and all chance for a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, good spread.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Adriano.
Vardiol.
Number 10, Francesco Totti. Number 6,
Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Messi.
Hullet.
Knocks it into space.
Coming on the field.
Well, played right into his
Number
path.
18,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 17, Seedorf. Number 16, Rodri. Number
And here's
22,
and a chance!
Nedved. Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Drilled in low. And he was alert to it. Vardiol. Now, can they get it back? And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here. Short changes him with that pass. Seedorf. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And what a climax we have here! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 21, Rooney.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
3 minutes added time.
Back into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Seedorf. Great vision. This looks promising. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Nice interception, well timed. Matheus Cunha. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe. Oh, that is a... And the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Totti. And here's the chance to counter. In it comes. And it's Pirlo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caught offside that time. Totti. He won't be happy with that one. Greenwood. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. The referee's awarded a free kick. And this is Totti. Schlotterbeck does well to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Adriano. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Howson. South Africa trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Howson. And Mateus. Howson. Robertson. And it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. It's a really well-measured ball. Adriano, and he's on his way! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vitinha.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. He's a great chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Azar. Mateus.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Hullet. And this is Hullet. That's tidy. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mateus. And it's Lopez. Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus. And it's Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. South Africa finding their passes. Thinks about the shot. Oh, important interception.
There will be 1
Hello.
minute added time.
Hullet. Vermeer. And that has put paid to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only 1 down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, he's got space here. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lopez. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
South Africa with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hazard. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. And they win it back again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
South Africa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Totti. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looking for the run. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protection.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 72 minutes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. South Africa grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Knocks it out wide, and this is Ronaldo. Greenwood. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Greenwood is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Darren Fletcher. Plays the return pass, and that's really well manoeuvred. Pullet has it out wide and in space.
Substitutions taking place.
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The ball's gone astray.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ferdinand. Cannavaro.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, can he get onto this? And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. Simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Matheus Cunha caresses it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. Thuram calmly anticipates. Matheus Cunha. He's on it. Can he get away? Bale. Played into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. A probing pass. Bale's cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The most accurate pass. Neatly clipped into space. Picked out. Can he finish? Goal! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ferdinand makes the interception. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now, he's got space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pirlo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bale. Over to the left. And this is Bale. Bale. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Half-time getting close now. Ambitious ball here. Pirlo. Now it's Bale. Bale. Matheus Cunha. Saliba. Van Dijk. Now Albert Ferrer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Raul. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. The less said about that pass, the better. Saliba. Bellingham. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's been played through. Bellingham is onto this. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Maldini gets it away.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Howson cuts it out. Hazard. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is expertly dealt with. Saliba. It's Albert Ferrer. Van Dijk. Howson. And he shoots! He scores! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 66 minutes is number 9, Adriano. Adriano. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cannavaro.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Rummenigge. Face to... He's having a shot!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. Half an hour gone in the second half. Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a promising position, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. Vieira. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Lewandowski. Bellingham, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Bellingham.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Albert Ferrer.
I'm sure some will disagree with me,
added minutes
but
has
this
been
is all
indicated.
about good ball retention now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, he's found support out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That is good strength.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring? for all those down there in light blue. The action has already started. Adriano! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Maldini herring after the ball here. Chance to deliver. He's got tall. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Best is offering a right smile there.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Matheus Cunha. Adriano. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. It's a throw-in. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And Fermin. And it's Cruyff. Now the ball's gone astray. Fermin. And this is Cruyff. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Adriano. Shot could be on. Well read. And the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's going to be a booking. And this is Messi. Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. Oh, good take in a good area. Drives it. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lopez. And he's cut it out. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Lopez takes a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Pirlo. That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That is lovely. Quick look, then plays it in. And that's a dangerous ball. Azar. Best. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Cannavaro.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through. Great shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. 1-0. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what... And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta. Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 16, numero 18, Hazard, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, Filippo Inzaghi, il numero 13, il numero 17.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been slipped through. That's an excellent interception. Adriano, looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Encouraged just the goalkeeper to beat. So much time and space here. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pullet. Hangs one in. That's a lovely pass. He's beaten the last man. Has a look and plays it forward. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Manchester United finding their passes. It's come to nothing. Lazio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hullet. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Aims beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Lazio seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another shot at goal!
Oh, it's come off the upright. 5 minutes left on the clock. Might be danger here. He might be in here. And Hullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time and again they are repelled. Wriggles his way through.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should...
Adriano! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
He's had a shot! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 5 minutes is number 14, Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rooney, he's free. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
7 minutes is
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And a chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rooney. Oh, well measured. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a... It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chooses to go back. Shot, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Nicked it back promptly. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Out towards the flank. Played into the middle. And a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Pirlo. Pass is just off target. Adriano. Knocks it into space. That's going to go a long way. And this is Adriano. And that's a good ball. Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Matheus Cunha. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rooney. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to retrieve it.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney. And he's intervened well there.
2 added
Played
minutes
back to the
has been
goalkeeper.
indicated.
Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. Vieira. Oh, good ball! Now, oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There's the whistle for half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Big chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries to pass it through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's dealt with that really well. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Matheus Cunha. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Goes for a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So we've reached the hour mark. We're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pirlo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Nicely worked. Cannavaro. Matheus Cunha is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Shoots! And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne. Vieira shows great strength. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
Rummenigge is on his own, but he's made sure that's not getting through. Chiellini with the clearance. And this is Adriano. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Has a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. Well read, nice interception. Ferdinand. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Adriano. Matheus Cunha. And he's on his way! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pirlo! And that has flown over. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Adriano. Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 3
And the number on the
minutes added
board
time.
is 3. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Chiellini. Not the most convincing of passes. He's found the way through. Rummenigge! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Substitutions taking place.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done,